I gotta get the audience.
All right, I'll pass around some pictures of the group that I was with in the military. There's two separate groups, but they were all friends of mine in the military that we all served with and deployed overseas with. The two parts of this piece that I want to talk about is comparing a civilian type military family, or civilian family, like we all have out here in the real world, compared to a group of brothers that I consider a military family. One great aspect of having a military family that it takes a little while for it to get started. You know, like your regular family out in the real world, you're born into it. And there's a few people that are able to say, you know, if you consider somebody a brother that's not truly your brother. You know, you have sports players that do the same thing, and then you've got, you know, I'm sure that girls of y'all have real good friends that y'all consider sisters. They're not necessarily your true sister. That's kind of the same way it is with the military. When we deploy overseas and we're with all the guys that we're with in combat, you start establishing a brotherhood type thing with them. It's almost a little bit better than some families, because you get two separate sides of it. You get a group of friends that you can go out with and do anything you want with, from going out and partying and having a good time to going and fishing. And at the same time, you have the same aspects of a true family level, where we all get together on Sunday nights and eat supper. You get to spend time with not only the people that you consider your brother, but they have their true family, so you get to learn their kids, and you get to be part of an actual big group of family with them. But in comparison to a true family, your blood family that is out in the real world, there's some aspects of that they don't understand. So it's hard to talk to them about some of the military type stuff that you can talk to about your experiences and everything that you got while you were in the military. So being able to have your two types of families is you get the best of both worlds. Some things your true family doesn't understand, but your military family understands it. And vice versa. There's some things you just can't talk. You can't go talk about your, you know, if you got a crazy mom or a crazy dad or a crazy sister, you can't really go talk to your military family about it. Or you can talk to your military family about that, but you can't talk to your true family about it. So you get the best of both worlds, really. And for example, of the pictures that I've passed around, they're different than co-workers as well. Everybody here have a job? Do you spend 24/7 with your coworkers for years on end? No. With us, we got to spend time with our coworkers. They're also our coworkers, but they're our brothers and our family. So we would all stay at each other's houses. There would be a house, by one random day in a week, we might go to this guy's house or this guy's house, but there'd be 27 of us there at his house. And you kind of just sleep wherever you slept. You sleep on the couch or the floor in a spare bedroom. Somebody would want to cook us supper that night. It was, I guess it was like a miniature fraternity, I guess. Except you were with each other, honest to God, 24/7. We would carpool to work. We would work our 8-hour shift with each other, and then we would carpool back home. And most people don't understand how you can be around somebody that long, but that's the type of brotherhood that was established with them. Not only did you get to work with them all the time, but a lot of them didn't quite understand where to stop the pranks, because it was constant. So one of the main ones, I guess I was one of the ones that didn't know how to stop it that day, because I was a participant in the prank, not poor victim. We were overseas. We had just got off about a 20-hour mission. It was a regular, I guess, aggressive type mission. We had been working really hard and we were all tired. And this base that we got to, they had some stuff set up for us to sleep in. Except in our platoon, we had a thing called Rescue Randy. And Rescue Randy was a 200-pound lifelike dummy that we liked to mess with people with. And so we get everything set up, and we decided we were going to let this guy get his shower going, and we were going to go put Rescue Randy in his bed. And it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. Everything was turned off. All the lights were turned off because all the other guys in the area on my face were already asleep. So we were just kind of walking around with flashlights and stuff. So we knew that people wouldn't see Rescue Randy in his bed until he got in bed and realized that there's a dude in his bed. It's not really a dude, it's just a dummy. And we think it should be funny to hide in the corner and videotape this. So as we get there, we're all set up. We're ready. We're outside this little room behind him, ready for him to go. He walks off. We get in there. We get this Rescue Randy dude put in his bed with shorts on, the little dummy. And we tuck him in nice and neat, and we're good to go. Try to leave his bed as bed, just like it was when he left, but with a 200-pound dummy. We got off in the corner, we get our little camera going, and he walks in, completely oblivious to anything. He's like pretty much like a zombie now. He's been awake so long, he's just going through the motions to get in bed. He's not completely there. Anybody ever been like that? I'm sure on finals a week or something like that. You know, you're there, but you ain't really there. So he was there, but he wasn't really there, right? For a minute. He will be in just a second. He was there 100% in about 30 seconds after that. He gets in bed, and you can tell that he's just getting ready. So you get comfortable, find a comfortable spot. Well, he rolls over and feels the dude in his bed. At that point in time, he thinks he's an actual dude. He comes unglued to the point where sheets, covers, everything comes off. He starts screaming at this dummy. And it got to the point, finally, we had to turn the lights on. We're trying to calm him down and stuff. He was like, look at this. Joke's over, okay, funny, you know, it's a dummy, calm down. For a while, he thought this was a real guy in his bed. And, but that was just one joke of stuff that went on constant. You would be tired of it, and they never let you down. If, I don't know, anybody got any friends, not that if you're having a bad day, you just don't tell them. Don't tell them you're having a bad day. Because they'll just keep going. Keep going. Or if they know something scares you, you might as well be there. You know, if you go to, for instance, spiders or snakes or something, you will find a spider or a snake somewhere in your area. They don't stop. But it's good to have that kind of camaraderie and brotherhood and a group of people. Because on a more serious note, at the same time, they can change it from messing with you, picking with you, to if you need somebody to have a serious talk to, or even grown people cry, you know, for stuff that we've seen or been through. If you need to have a brother to, you know, sit there and have a serious talk with you. There's a lot of things that some of us have had a hard time talking to our true families about, but you have this military family that you kind of feel like they can understand you a little bit better because they experienced it with you. So it's, like I said, at the exact same time, you've got your true family that you get to go back home to and spend time with and be with and everything else. And at the same time, you have a military type family. So in a lot of ways, they're exactly the same, and in a lot of ways, they're different. But by having both of them, you get the best of both worlds. Anybody got any questions about any of the pictures or anything? No? I appreciate y'all staying here. Thank you.